Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and good afternoon. Welcome to today's event, the China-Poland Cooperation Frontier Science and Technology Online Seminar for New Materials Technology Cooperation. Today's event is organized under the auspices of the Department of International Cooperation of China's Ministry of Science and Technology. It is organized by the China Science and Technology Exchange Center, Polish Academy of Sciences, the Warsaw Scientific Society, as well as other co-organizers, including IHPP, PAS, and Ningbo University of Technology and the China CEC Innovation Cooperation Research Center. First of all, please allow us to welcome Mr. Sun Jin from the Department of International Cooperation of the Ministry of Science and Cooperation, as well as Professor Rowinsky from the Warsaw Scientific Society, President Jerzy Langer, and Professor Janusz Lipkowski, Professor Xiao Xunwen from the Ningbo University of Technology, Professor Yang Weiyu, Professor Stanislav Stromkowski, as well as other guests. I am from the China Center for Science and Technology Exchange Center. We are also joined by guests from Zhejiang, Anhui, Jiangxi, Shandong, Henan, Hunan, Guangdong, Sichuan, Shanxi, Gansu, Qinghai, Ningxia, and other provinces across China. Officials who represent the scientific departments, as well as officials responsible for scientific exchange and cooperation. We are also honored to be joined by representatives from universities across China and Poland, as well as the PAS's affiliated bodies and the Xibei Metal Research Center, as well as many research centers across China and Poland, in addition to industry representatives from across China and Poland. Welcome to everyone. Today, our topic is cooperation in frontier science and technology. First, we will have opening addresses from the organizers and co-organizers. Then we will have a forum of Chinese and Polish experts. The academicians from Chinese and Polish institutes will deliver presentations and answer questions from the audience. They will contribute insights to China and Poland's green technology development and relevant industries. After that, for the third agenda, we will have China-Poland Advanced New Material Technology Matchmaking. Projects will be presented and cooperation intentions will be matchmade. And finally, we will have a summary. I hope that through today's event, we can enhance academic cooperation and business cooperation so that we can deepen our partnership in relevant fields. Before we start today's agenda, I would like to encourage everyone to turn on their cameras and smile for the camera so that we can take a group photo together. Thank you very much for your cooperation. And now we will move on to the first item on our agenda. Please welcome Mr. Sun Jian, the Deputy Director of the Division of International Cooperation from China's Ministry of Science and Technology, to deliver a speech. I am experiencing technical difficulties, so I will start again. Can everyone hear me now? Vice President Paweł Rowinsky of PAS.
Yes, I am.
President Jerzy Langer of Warsaw Scientific Society. Deputy Director Zhang Jia of the China Science and Technology Exchange Center. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and good afternoon. It's an honor to attend today's seminar. On behalf of the Department of International Cooperation of China's Ministry of Science and Technology, I would like to extend my best wishes to today's event and a warm welcome to all participants. I would also like to thank the organizers and co-organizers of the seminar. Given the complicated geopolitical landscape, the ongoing pandemic, global governance transformations, and challenges in climate change, agriculture, energy, manufacturing, and logistics, the global population's desire for growth and development must be respected and cherished. Development requires cooperation. Countering global challenges requires extensive international engagement to form a more comprehensive and practical and inclusive network of partnerships. Poland was one of the first countries to establish formal diplomatic ties with the People's Republic of China. The two countries established a comprehensive strategic partnership in 2016. In February this year, President Xi Jinping spoke with President Duda during the Beijing Winter Olympics. In an in-person meeting in July, the two heads of states laid out future strategies for two-way engagement in a dialogue. This signaled an intention to step up win-win cooperation under the new circumstances. Despite the economic downturn globally and global market fluctuations, China-Poland cooperation has proven resilient and dynamic. There is great potential for pragmatic cooperation between China and Poland. Global industries are undergoing major transformations, with smart manufacturing as a core driving force of Industry 4.0. New materials are the foundation of smart manufacturing, as well as the foundation of high-tech industries. In recent years, China's new material industry has seen a growing number of research results. These have made China more competitive in the sector as a whole. At the same time, China has a large market and many application scenarios for new materials. Poland, on the other hand, has a very great legacy of research. In 2011, the Polish government named modern material technology as one of its priority fields in the National Research Plan. In recent years, we have seen major breakthroughs in graphene production technique from Polish researchers who have a lot of practical and application-oriented experience. China-Poland cooperation and new materials development can meet the demands of tech development and industry development while benefiting our bilateral relations. Today's seminar will tap into more opportunities and explore new prospects so that our partnership could benefit the peoples of our two countries and inject new impetus into the China-Poland community of innovation. We hope that today's seminar could be the starting point of a new journey of cooperation between China and Poland in new materials and other technology-related fields. I have three proposals to make in this regard. First, let us build a platform where Chinese and Polish entities could share the latest updates and research cooperation demands routinely over the long term. Secondly, let's expand industry R&D cooperation to jointly incubate and facilitate the transfer and commercialization of technologies in and between Chinese and Polish companies. Thirdly, let us organize more frequent contact between Chinese and Polish scientists so that they could draw on each other's knowledge and expertise. When we stand united, no cause shall remain undefeated. Dear friends, Let us join hands and continue down the path of cooperation to build a high-quality partnership. I'm sure this will lead to more glorious outcomes in new materials research. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Sun, for your speech. And now I would like to invite Mr. Paweł Rowinski, Vice President of PAS, to deliver a speech.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. I am extremely happy to welcome you to this online seminar that we have together. And I am very proud that we can co-host this seminar together with China Science and Technology Exchange Center and also the Warsaw Scientific Society. Let me just mention that I am extremely proud seeing among the organizers of the conference people from a few institutes of the Polish Academy of Sciences. I especially want to emphasize the role of the Institute of High Pressure Physics within this meeting. And this is of extreme importance that we emphasize the cooperation with our Chinese colleagues. Let me mention that the Polish Academy of Sciences has had a long tradition in cooperation with China. We have signed an agreement with the Chinese Academy of Medical Sciences as long as in 1989, and then we established collaboration with most of the academies that work within China. I mean, Chinese Academy of Social Sciences, Shanghai Academy of Social Sciences, Chinese Academy of Sciences, and also Chinese Academy of Technical Sciences. And then we have very strong links, I mean, the Polish Academy of Sciences and particularly the institutes that work under the umbrella of our academy. And let me just mention, I have a short review from made based on Scopus. And what is really interesting, then together with Chinese research institutions, we published together numerous common papers, and the largest number of publications we have together with Tsinghua University is more than 1,000 papers written together with colleagues from the university, but more than 800 papers I mean the workers of all the employees of the Institutes of the Polish Academy of Sciences produced together with the University of Science and Technology of China, with the Chinese Academy of Sciences, Institute of High Energy Physics, and also with the University of Chinese Academy of Sciences. But we have numerous other institutions that are on the list with strong collaboration with Poland. So this is why I'm so happy that we had this seminar on a very hot topic of new materials. I have to say that even within my own field of research, and I work within aquatic environment, new materials is something that we really seek for. And let me mention that new materials are particularly seek in this time of crisis, when we need to solve a lot of problems related to climate change, to pandemic crisis, also to the war that we have beyond Polish borders. So this meeting is of extreme importance, I believe, for both sides, and I want to wish you a very fruitful and enjoyable meeting today. And I need to apologize also that I will not be able to stay all day with you, because we have the day with the Presidium of the Polish Academy of Sciences. But I am sure you will have a very fruitful meeting. Thank you very much.
好的，感谢罗文斯基主席的致辞。下面请中国科
Thank you so much. So next, let's welcome Madam Zhang Jia, Deputy Director General of China Science and Technology Exchange Center, Mr. Sun Jian, Mr. Paweł Rowinski, Mr. Jerzy Langer. Good morning and good afternoon. I'm very happy and I'm very honored to have this opportunity to communicate with you, to attend this seminar and to talk about new materials. So first of all, I would like to extend my warmest congratulations on the convening of this seminar on behalf of China Science and Technology Exchange Center. And I would like to thank the Department of International Cooperation of the Ministry of Science and Technology and Warsaw Scientific Society for your great support. And more importantly, I would like to extend a welcome to all of our participants. Just now, Mr. Sun Jian mentioned that in July this year, while President Xi Jinping was having a phone call conversation with President Duda, Mr. Xi mentioned that China focus on the cooperation with Poland and is willing to have deepened connection and deepen cooperation with Poland to deepen their strategic partnership. And Mr. Duda mentioned that Poland also focus a lot on the relationship with China, and they attach a lot of importance to the development of the relations with China. So both parties want to inject momentum to the cooperation between both parties. And this is why today we have this seminar with the name China-Poland Cooperation in Frontier Science and Technology. We want to take this opportunity to promote more cooperation in this field and to connect our resources and our markets and to have more cooperation in our development. Currently, the new round of technological innovation has changed the production methods. We know the networks, the intelligent technologies, and information technology, all of them have brought a wide space and significant opportunities for the development of various disciplines and industries. For example, we know that materials that support the development of these industries are very important, and we also have higher requirements for these materials. In recent years, the development of materials have featured cross-discipline cooperation, and they have also put higher requirements for development of materials. So the materials are also leading the industrial transformation. And currently, China has entered the faster track of rapid development in the field of new materials and has made great progress in academic research, technological development, and industry. So we have many developments in the field of graphene, non-ferrous metals, and in organic non-metallic materials. And in many years, we know that Poland has made remarkable achievements in the field of new materials, such as nanomaterials, special processing, and environmental protection polymers. In China, we say that as long as we have the same goal, we will be making progress together with each other. So I really believe that by cooperating with Poland, we will be able to grasp the opportunities brought by the new round of technological innovation. And I really hope that both parties can prosper by grasping the opportunities. So we are very honored to have welcomed Mr. Chen Xuesi from China Academy of Science, and we're very honored to have many experts from Poland side. So we are very looking forward to hearing the discussions. And we also hope that experts from UniPress and as well as experts from the China side to have more discussions in the matchmaking session as well as the roundtable session. And I really hope that today's seminar can offer more valuable insights to the representatives from both sides and to offer more opportunities for further discussion and cooperation between both sides. And we really hope that this will empower the future transformation and innovation of our industries. And I really hope that both parties can take these opportunities to have more cooperation in the future, as well as people to people exchange in the future. And we will do our part to facilitate the process. Finally, I wish this meeting a great success. Thank you. Thank you so much, Madam Zhuang. Next, let's welcome Mr. Jerzy Langer, President of Warsaw Scientific Society, to give us the speech.
Good afternoon to China. Good morning to Poland. Dear Chinese organizers, first, let me deeply appreciate your initiative and superb organization. In these turbulent times, shaking hands, even virtually, signify the deepest wish of mankind, namely to live in peace and harmony. So let this meeting become a successful, very constructive step in this direction. For me, working together with so many colleagues from all over the world, both in science and about science, there is no other way than just to work together. I am a physicist, and the language of my discipline is mathematics. The rules of nature we explore are the same in any place on Earth, but also anywhere in the universe. So once we discuss the scientific problem, there are no real obstacles, and the only one that could be our language. But this is completely irrelevant these days. In this short introductory statement on behalf of the Warsaw Scientific Society, which is one of the noblest academic associations in Poland, I would like to argue that once we choose science as a backbone of a further debate and hopefully deep collaboration, the results will come faster than expected, also in the field of innovation. On our side, the co-organizer is one of the top Polish Academy of Science institutions, a high-pressure institute of physics, specializing in material science and technology. The choice has been deliberate, as material science and technology are one of the major drivers of modern engineering. And all this
move on to Professor Xiao from Ningbo University of Technology to start with his presentation instead. He is the head of the faculty
Science and the lessons and solution that scientific research provides. We are on a safe. Growing population of the world, increasing mobility and globalization of the markets, they just hint that nobody could feel secure and there are no safe havens for us. It is then up to us to mitigate them and to similar dangers. On the energy side, it becomes clear that scientists and engineers must work very hard on alternative energy resources, possibly the so-called renewables. Also to minimize greenhouse gases and pollution, which have devastating effects on the climate. The COVID-19 pandemic is another vivid example of how science may save us. Without years of research in biotechnology, but also in the ICT sector, so rapid development of both mass testing and vaccination, saving billions of people would have not been possible. So, dear colleagues, despite many harsh signals, our future is neither gloomy nor endangered. Once we based our future development on science and the lessons and solutions that scientific research provides, we are on a safe side. But it is also our responsibility to communicate and advise our society, as well as the ruling bodies on all of them, constantly. And one remark, it is not just for each of our countries for being more prosperous and profiting the big investment in education, science, in engineering. Sorry to say, but it is just to stay alive and to assure the future for the next generations. So let us be optimistic and work together on common goals. I wish you a very nice and very fruitful meeting. Thank you very much for your attention.
好，感谢兰格主席的致辞。
Thank you so much, Mr. Jose Langer, for your wonderful remarks. So next, let's enter the second item on our agenda, Forum of Chinese and Polish Experts on Advanced New Materials. Let's welcome our chair, Mr. Yang Weiyou, Director of the Institute of Materials and Engineering, Ningbo University of Technology. Thank you. I'm Yang Weiyou. So next, let's enter the second item on our agenda. So first of all, let's welcome Mr. Chen Xuesi to give his keynote speech. Welcome.
Sorry, everyone. Mr. Chen is experiencing technical difficulties. Let us move on to Professor Xiao from Ningbo University of Technology to start with his presentation instead. He is the head of the Faculty of Chemistry at Ningbo University of Technology, and his topic is the 2D assembly of TT.